Hey, Michelle Club members. We just got a few announcements, a few news for you. If you love comic books, check out my comic book, Kiddo Simba. You can follow my page on Noble Wolf Image on Instagram. And what you got going?
I have a short film called The Postal that I wrote and directed. We are screening at some festivals in Arizona, California, and New York in the next month. If you go to thepostalfilm.com or follow us on IG at postalfilm, you can get all the details for our screenings.
And any filmmakers, if you want to upload any of your films, go to Micromania. They are doing a film festival, and you can win prizes, and we're judging. So if your shit's good, we're gonna give you that like.
We are judging.
Heavily.
All right. Peace. Welcome everyone to a new episode of the Michelle Film Club. This is MJ.
Najee.
It's Omega.
You got Gabe.
And Dorian.
And today we are discussing sitcoms. How y'all feel about sitcoms?
Love them.
I hate them.
Say what?
I grew up on them. There are a lot of bad ones now, but there were a lot of great ones growing up.
Yeah.
A lot of bad ones now.
Must see TV. What?
TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Look what he did.
Okay, I watched Company.
Did you watch Family Matters?
No.
Never.
No. I've watched one episode, I think.
Okay. What about Fresh Prince?
I watched one episode.
What?
Oh my goodness.
God.
Please do not
We're gonna take a
desubscribe.
break.
Hearing this. Please.
Omega, a few episodes.
I watch it like every day at the gym. Am I a loser?
You're not a loser. You are not a loser.
I watched it this
I
morning.
didn't have cable.
I literally
No, stop.
I grew up
Pause.
basically on the damn farm. Like,
Pause. This stuff is still in syndication for a
I gotta
reason.
pour me some wine for this.
All right.
Wait.
Martin?
Okay, yes, I've seen one.
Wait, so why didn't you have cable growing up?
Well, we did, but it was never like it was never a long enough time for me to browse through all the channels, you know.
You had a lot of siblings. Am I making you right?
Yes.
So you guys like had to negotiate your TV time, or just not watch it in general very often.
I mean, there's a little bit of both, but it's like I didn't spend my time too much watching too much TV.
You were outdoors with the cows of Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's right. I was shoveling that shit. But no, I was like quiet, and I was like, I read a lot. I don't know.
Little House on the Prairie? I mean, you can relate.
Nerd.
No,
You know what?
It
You know
sounds
so
adorable.
weird? I did watch Little House on the Prairie. Like I watched all those. Like
You've seen one episode of Fresh Prince, but you used to regularly watch Little House on the Prairie.
I mean,
Oh my God!
I don't know.
What?
I watched Me TV with my mom.
Okay. So you know about, let's see.
The Andy Griffith Show.
Andy Griffith, yeah, my mother still watches that, drives me insane.
Leave it to Beaver.
Leave it there,
I don't
right?
know that one.
Bewitched.
Wonder Years.
Yo, Bewitched.
Bewitched.
I
The
like that one.
Honeymooners. All that stuff.
Did they make a
I
movie
love
out of
Lucy.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
a couple
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
There's one with Cedric the Entertainer and Mike Epps.
Is that the first one?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's the first remake of it, but they made their version. It was pretty funny.
Well, that's interesting. Because sitcoms are actually the reason why we have television networks. Or it was how TV branched out into television.
Yeah.
Because CBS started out as radio. And the other one, I want to say ABC, but I'm not sure. They started out as radio. And they would tape Amos and Andy, all those shows from like the 50s, 40s on radio. And then it branched out into, we got advertisers, we want to make this a visual medium with the invention of the television, of course. And then it went into putting these things on television. So it's really kind of a ploy just for advertisers to make money.
Yeah.
So
And sitcoms are very palatable and just easy for everybody to relate to watch.
Exactly.
Nothing too heavy.
Yeah, always had a happy ending,
Mm-hmm.
and even the way it was shot was like it was new too, because you know with film it was always one camera. They started to use like 3 cameras.
Yeah. So you
It
have
was
the
faster to make.
Yeah, that definitely saves you time.
So you got the black and white, and then they would start off with laugh tracks and
You got the live audience after a while.
right. So just kind of evolved. So now we have on demand. You can watch whatever you want, sitcoms, movies, whatever. But that's just kind of interesting. I thought.
I mean, my problem, like when I was watching sitcoms, like I would always like get, what's it called? Damn. Oh, after I say it, everybody's gonna hate me. Seinfeld. Like Seinfeld and what's the other one?
Don't say Friends.
Yes, Friends.
Okay.
No, but no. Listen. I did not like these, so I never watched them.
Okay.
What's wrong with Friends?
So I just thought
It's
it's
not very
boring
good.
and like uninteresting.
Did
I
you
never
just,
watched it, but I just don't know.
You take a video. Can you scroll it on my face real quick? He said, "What's wrong with Friends?"
Yeah, please.
One second.
explain to me as a,
I got you.
a
I mean,
neophyte.
as of like my viewpoint now after watching Living Single, I see how it
And I'm
works.
glad you said that. Okay. So
I
the reason,
also watched Living Single this morning. It was great.
Living
Yeah, no,
Single.
it's amazing. Like,
Living
So it's
Single
on at the
is
gym.
better
Next one to
than
show, the
Friends.
shit that
oh,
they wear,
the
and
style,
oh my god,
everything,
the style
the
is
hair.
nuts.
I was just like, wow. She
And
does
Maxine, too.
every
Maxine.
episode.
Was she your dream girl?
No, I just
Regine?
like the way she dresses.
Who?
Like,
Regine?
Yeah.
Oh, Kim Fields, yeah.
Always like such a lady.
Maxine
Like,
Yeah.
too. Frika.
A
Frika's her name?
diva.
Maxine. Max.
yeah.
Oh, Erica.
Maxine, yeah.
Erica.
Erica.
Anderson.
Did you say Frika?
When you watch the show, it's like when they show the names.
Oh,
it's
Erica.
like,
Yeah.
it says Frika, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
Mm.
her name's Frika.
No. Erica Alexander.
Freaking good actress. And I was
Alexander.
like,
Say that again.
just throw that out.
Erica's
She's a
a
freak.
great. She's really into politics, into everything.
Fits the character too.
But yeah,
Yeah.
why? What's wrong with Friends?
Because it was literally a ripoff of Living Single.
Yeah, but isn't
Yeah, no,
everything?
and that's
And the
exactly
fact
what I
that
felt
David
after watching
Schwimmer-
everything.
Was like, oh, we should make a black version of Friends, and it's just like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
that's Living Single, and y'all took it from us. Like the creator of Friends was also part of the production of Living Single.
I had no idea.
You know, so
No. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, everybody Google this. Queen Latifah was doing an interview with, I want to say Jimmy Fallon, but it wasn't. It was the British one. And she broke down the story. She says, and I'm paraphrasing, but she says basically the head of NBC was asked in an interview if you could take any show that you missed out on, what would it be? And he said Living Single. And literally a year later, once he became the head of NBC, Friends came out.
Wow.
So but the thing is, Erica Alexander actually broke down the differences in classism and racism within those two shows. Living Single wasn't promoted as much. They were on the same lot at Warner Brothers, but they were put on a back lot where they couldn't have access to producers to branch out their own careers, let alone promote the show. And eventually it just dwindled away because they weren't getting the promotion that they wanted. Whereas Friends was on the front lot. You get to see Scorsese and all those other people shooting other things on the lot because they're right in the vicinity. So I think they literally called their lot Living Single, the ghetto. And they would have to shoot there. It was this whole big thing.
I think
if you YouTube these videos, they'll talk about
Now
it.
I think it'd be different because back in the 90s there were very much black shows and white shows, you know? And I went to bed and woke up every morning like watching the black shows.
Yeah.
But now like audiences are more diverse and more open to watching different things, you know what I mean? So, but back then Friends got more because white audiences just statistically numbers wise they're bigger, like they're more white people. So if it was a white show, they were getting more money for the bigger
I'm
audiences.
sorry.
I think it'd be
False.
different now though.
False. Black people over-index on everything. On Nielsen ratings, on everything.
No, I just mean like number. There are more white
There's
people in
more
the
white
country
people
than
but
black
black
people.
people
That's all I'm saying.
over-index on everything. I promise you. I wish I had the numbers in front of me. I was literally listening to this discussion on like a talk radio show, and this guy broke it down. He's like, black people over-index on everything. There's
I'm
no
sorry,
excuse.
can I ask a question? What do you mean by over-index?
Over-index. We spend more on everything, on clothing, on shoes, on our viewership,
Like consume
on
more.
rating. We over it. So that's not true. We're less population, but we always
That's all I'm saying.
over-index. Yeah. So it's like, nah, that's not an excuse.
But now it'd be different. I'd
I mean, do
to think.
people even watch sitcoms now? Like, is that like still a thing?
I mean, sitcoms
Modern
have
Family.
evolved now. They've evolved. They don't have the laugh tracks anymore. It's just more just a set, like just a house that you live in, and you're just staying in that house or whatever. But like, one sitcom that I do enjoy is this Asian Family.
Fresh off the boat.
Fresh off the boat. Yeah, I've enjoyed that.
That's fun.
Frasier is one of my favorite
yes,
sitcoms of all time.
Yeah, I love Frasier.
And they just took it off Netflix, and
It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu. I know, because
Oh
I
my
was
God,
dying, because I watch
really?
Frasier to go to sleep every night.
oh my god, me too!
I'm like,
Me too! And January
Or
1st they
Golden
took it
Girls.
off, and I didn't know that it was on Hulu now.
It's on Hulu. Frasier or Golden Girls, that's how I go to sleep.
Can I tell
every
you,
night.
I've been upset. You seriously just made
It's Hulu,
like
it's on
my
Hulu.
entire year. No, because for the past 10 years I've been watching Frasier. I watch it like every single
night.
day.
Go to sleep. I'm sorry.
What's so great about Frasier? Like, why? You
It's
like
so
that show?
smart
so-
and so
Yeah,
funny,
and
and
you're
you're
a radio guy.
Oh, really?
and they just make fun of them
Right.
being like just the most pretentious, like
Yes.
smart,
Yeah.
douchey, but nice, well-meaning people.
Yeah.
So it's really smart humor, but making fun of them being so pretentious.
It's a spin-off of Cheers.
Yeah.
The
Kelsey Grammer.
What's his name?
Kelsey
Kelsey
Grammer.
Grammer. His character from Cheers moves to Seattle,
Frasier, yeah.
and his character's name is Frasier. So he moves to Seattle, or at least back to Seattle, because I think he was
Yeah, that's where
originally
he's from, yeah.
So yeah,
So he moves with his family.
Yeah, so to reunite with his family or whatever.
That's
But he
what's
has
up.
a radio gig and all that. So
The writing is really, really smart.
yeah.
Like they put so much thought into it. They never are just like this will be kind of marginally funny and like it's a cheap laugh. Like they don't do that. They really think everything out.
It's a good show.
Yeah, so very smart writers.
Yeah.
I love
Side
it. It's
note.
for a smarter audience,
Yeah.
which is why it's not shitty. Anyway.
That excludes me.
Wow. No, come on, you're a genius. You're a genius.
You're a genius.
I can recognize you.
Yo, shout out to Kelsey
You gotta watch
Grammer,
it.
who
You'll
actually
recognize me.
executive produced Girlfriends.
Really?
Yes, she
Yeah,
did.
he
Yes, she
executive
did.
produced
Yes,
Girlfriends
she
with
did.
Mara
That's true.
Brock McKill.
I did
for
not know
UPN.
that.
Yeah,
Hold on,
he
say
was
that
one
again?
of
Who produced?
Frasier.
Kelsey Grammer. Frasier.
wow.
He produced. He executive. He was one of the people that brought it to UPN. Well, at the time it was UPN. Right?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
With for Girlfriends. Yeah.
Did anyone watch Sister Sister?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Never
Love
knew
Sister.
how much
And
I
spin-off
loved
Smart
you.
Go home, Roger.
Which spinoff?
Smart guy.
Oh,
Smart guy,
Yes, with their
yes,
brother.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
Hanging with Mr.
Yeah.
Cooper. Anybody?
Ty was that
Good
his name?
one.
Ty, the little brother. Yeah, I loved Sister Sister. I was obsessed. I wanted all of their clothes. It was juicy too. Like they hit the serious topics. They went light.
Yeah, they did.
They did it all.
So did Fresh Prince, like you mentioned earlier.
Yeah,
First
I watch it every
Show that
day.
on that one solo episode of.
Okay, I've seen more episodes. Please stop slamming.
You said one. Listen.
You said it. Yeah, that's a
Which
fact.
episode do you remember was it?
I remember
Stop
watching.
Why he don't love me, man?
Oh my god! You're gonna make me cry just saying that. Oh my god!
I did see that one.
I seriously have
And I
chills
still felt
just from you
Yeah,
saying that.
There's another one too. Give me the gun, Colton.
Yeah.
Give me the
Oh
gun.
my god,
Right.
that one's so powerful. I'm getting chills. I swear to god, I have goosebumps.
Oh man, that was
It's
a
so
good one,
good.
too.
So
All right,
powerful.
bet. So here's a question: first Aunt Vi or second Aunt Vi?
Oh come on, original.
First.
Original.
All right, okay.
If
Original
you're,
recipe.
if you're a true Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan, this is the original one.
Yeah.
No hate on the light skin one.
No hate, I just don't like the decision that they made.
Exactly. It was just the whole politics that happened behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
just
wasn't
kicked off.
terrible. She wasn't terrible. She just didn't have the same fire as the original one. Because the original one, she was like, yo,
Yeah.
get your education.
Janet
You know what I'm
Hoover
saying? Like
was the original one.
she was a dancer. She was doing ballet, doing all types of stuff. You
I
know?
just watched the ballet episode the other day.
Oh, and she
got
did
back
because
together.
It was
that
on
ending move.
last week. So funny. So
And then
funny.
she went out the room and passed out. Classic. But the second Aunt Vi is actually Tim Reed's wife. I don't know if you guys know Tim Reed.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a good director. He's he was in Hollywood Shuffle.
Did he direct it or he was acting in
The
it?
Hollywood Shuffle was, and he did a sitcom too. Damn, Robert Townsend. He had a sitcom called Parenthood.
What?
Parenthood. The
Parenthood.
Parenthood.
Oh yeah.
With
Okay.
Reagan, what's her face, Gomez, and I don't know, all these people.
Names.
They're connected.
But
The
they're
point is
still
they're connected.
relevant because Reagan Gomez had this big thing. She was like involved with one of those reality shows. Anyway, it was his wife. That was his second empire. And
Interesting.
the first one, she's still mad at Will Smith, which is funny.
Yeah, till this day.
'Cause that was
Till this
years
day.
ago.
Wait, why is she mad at Will?
Because he's the one that.
What? He's the one what?
Nothing.
Did you say Illuminati?
No.
Did you say Illuminati?
I
No, he's about to get us canceled.
Whoa.
Bad Boys for Life. Did you guys see that?
Oh
new
God,
one.
I'm scared.
That's a good
Oh,
episode.
so that speaking
was
of Bad
good.
Boys for Life, Martin.
Martin. I
Martin.
like Martin more than I like
Martin.
Fresh Prince. I think Martin was way funnier.
Yo, I did
feel like Fresh
a
Prince
poll.
is probably
I did a poll on my page
Nah, bro.
for Martin versus Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it was dead on 50-50.
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What's her name?
I don't.
Pam and Martin.
doesn't
Yo,
make
their
me laugh.
discourse was insane.
Martin's more straight
bro.
comedy than sitcom, like Shanae.
Bro.
Like
Okay,
that's just
yeah.
funny.
Nobody
Like there's
does that.
nothing real or serious about
Yeah.
that. Like I love Shanae,
You
but
got
like
to go to work on Myra's
It's
feet.
very funny.
yeah, like it is no longer a sitcom once you have Shanae in the picture. I'm sorry, you're just a straight comedy.
Yo, bro, man, like, give me
Yeah.
that.
Come on, bro, man. Like,
Bro. I think
He's just a clown. Like
Yeah,
you have to
he's
be in the mood for that kind of
straight
clown humor and comedy.
you know which sitcom used to get me in trouble?
Hmm?
Full House.
Why?
Oh, I
Wanna know
like
why?
Trouble.
Because these little white kids would slam their doors when they're
And
upset.
say I hate you.
Yeah, say all types of stuff. I tried that once.
Mm-mm.
You know, my mom was Haitian, so you know I'm getting that back on. So if you're
Like,
Haitian, you don't know what that that means. You means you getting that beating. You know, it's just like what? You gonna slam my door?
Where you get this poem? So
You're
where you
like,
get this poem?
DJ and Michelle did it last night on Full House, and their dad didn't do anything at all.
We had a whole talk. I thought we won't have a talk at least.
And then I was gonna get a bicycle after.
Yeah, like no bicycle, no nothing. I just got my ass handed to me.
embarrassed.
Never slammed the door again. I'll tell you that.
This is one of the
Show's
ones
different.
that did a good comeback. They have Fuller House on Netflix? now?
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
kinda wild.
Did that land well? Like, did people like
I don't know who is it. DJ, the grown whoever.
DJ.
DJ is the lead, right? In that one.
Yeah.
I never watched it. I don't know.
And then they did a Boy Meets World reboot too.
They did?
I only saw one episode and it was bad, and I don't want to tarnish the original look that I had.
Yeah,
I
Boy
used to
Meets
love Boy
World,
Meets
the
World. That was the
original.
shit.
Yes,
That was good.
That's
Wasn't
classic.
Sean like a 5-year-old hottie?
Oh my god.
Bad boy Sean, the original.
Topanga was pretty bad too.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
everybody loved the
Yes.
guys loved Topanga, the
Yes.
ladies loved
Topanga.
Sean,
I just like
nobody
that
loved
name.
Corey.
I like that name, bro. That name is
She was perfect, and there weren't a lot
For
of
a white girl,
curvy
like-
white girls.
bro.
There were no
First
curvy
tall
white
one.
girls
Yes.
on TV really like that.
But I was always like, Corey can't pull that. He can't pull that. Once you realize
It was his heart.
Yeah, true. What was the other? Blossom? Joey was like my crush. Blossom's brother, Joey.
What show?
Blossom. With
show is
Mayim Bialik. She's on
I haven't seen it.
CBS show. Very famous. Come on. Sciencey, nerdy.
Oh, Third Rock from the Sun.
They
yeah.
no.
Oh no! I know what you're talking about. You're talking about.
It's new. I think they just
Bill Nye
ended.
Science
No.
Guy.
Omega.
It's with the nerds. It's with the
Cut
nerds.
your mic.
It's like the most successful.
The one with
sitcom
Sheldon.
ever.
They made a remake of that one
Sheldon,
too.
yeah.
The one with Sheldon. Oh my
Oh,
god.
Little
What is
Sheldon?
No, Little Genius.
Wait,
please, 'cause that's
I
what
feel like it's Little Sheldon.
I know, we all know it.
Yeah.
It's just not.
But
that
she
good enough
was
for us to
Mayim
remember.
Bialik started out as Blossom, and she actually took time off of acting to go to Princeton or wherever. So she's actually in real life like a neuroscientist or
Wow.
something like that.
Big
which is
Bang
why-
Theory.
Thank you, Big Bang Theory.
Big
I was
Bang
like, there's something project?
But she started out as a teenager in Blossom. She used to wear these weird, funny hats with sunflowers on them. And her brother is Joey Lawrence. God damn it, y'all.
I just don't be hip to nothing. I'm just gonna put it out there.
He had
Don't
a
even look at
catchphrase.
Omega, he
His
wasn't
catchphrase
alive.
was, whoa.
I remember that. Yeah, I used to get in trouble in school soon doing that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was
he used-
very
He was
influenced.
dumb as a box of rocks. He's never mind.
Okay, so Omega, as a person who didn't watch sitcoms that often or TV that often, what are there any sitcoms that stood out to you or that you just liked or you know?
Well, I mean, like comparing like to past and like present.
It could be now. Yeah, it could be now.
I mean, past definitely living single because
Yeah.
like that was legitimately like other than
That's a
the
good
Big
show.
Bang Theory,
Yeah.
which that is one that I actually laugh at. Like that was one like every episode I'm invested in the character.
Yeah.
Like is Max gonna hook up with what's the old dude's name?
Kyle.
Kyle
Barker.
Barker.
Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, like,
Kyle
The one who was
Barker.
always like, I know you're into me.
yeah. He's just like,
I know you love me.
I know.
She'd be like,
Bye-bye.
please.
But it's funny because like you know they like each other, but you enjoy watching
The
them.
cat and mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's probably
And
the
present.
best one. Present's probably
The Good Place.
Jesus Christ.
Modern Family.
Monica, no.
Touched by nature.
That is a good show.
Yo,
You know-
don't sleep on Touched by an Angel.
Stop! I was joking.
Don't sleep on Touched
Oh my
by
god,
an
my
Angel.
mom loved that show.
What's this funny?
That is not a sitcom. So.
It's not. It's just a drama.
There's actually like angels like
Yeah.
interfering in people's lives and shit. But
Yeah.
It was very emotional.
Emotional.
Like people always had cancer or like a brain
Yeah,
tumor,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
were getting
yeah,
touched by
yeah,
an
yeah.
angel. There were always women crying at the end, and my mom was one of them. Be like women on the screen crying, my mom crying on top of me.
I'm sensitive.
It's very intense.
But you know what's funny? Martin was one of the first like publicized Me Too kind of movement thingies. Well, before Me Too,
Before, yeah.
because
What
their
happened?
whole last season, Tisha Campbell and Martin wouldn't shoot together.
You're lying.
No, for real. They
For
wouldn't.
real,
If
for
you
real.
look at the last season, maybe the last like 5-6 episodes, they wouldn't shoot together. They had to end the show because they wouldn't work together because she said he touched her, and he just recently spoke up about it. Somebody brought it up while he was doing press for Bad Boys for Life, right? He was doing press for it. They brought it up, and he was like, "I would never do that," blah blah blah. And then Tisha came back and said, I signed a non-disclosure. I can't talk about it, but something went down because they literally would not be in the same room.
What?
And if
There's
you
a
look
video
at
on YouTube that covers like the whole like there's a video on YouTube that covers all the drama on it and talks about like how Tisha Campbell would kind of like, as you say, not be on the same side as him and like avoid him and say that like when they were at parties or whatnot, like she had a boyfriend and Martin was jealous of him, I guess, and you know just drama that happens on an everyday basis, but. It's a shame that, it had to tarnish what was such a great show. Yeah.
his ex-wife, his wife at the time, looks just like Tisha Campbell. It's kind of creepy. I think he was obsessed with her.
Really?
And he finally... Because at that time, he was doing drugs and he was running the street.
So you
jogging.
feel like Martin
Yeah,
could have
that's
done
right.
something suspect.
Yeah.
He was having fun.
Yeah. No, for real. That was publicized too. He like passed out in the street. He's had strokes. You can see it.
Huh?
He
Yeah,
talked
he
about
looks-
that. He's
he
had
looks like
several
he's been
strokes
through
because
it.
he
He had
was...
strokes?
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, you
I
can
didn't
see
know
it
about
like when he
strokes,
smiled.
but-
He's still making movies.
Yeah, and back in then he was doing a lot of coke and he was getting all this
Living the
money.
life.
And
I could
right.
see him doing a lot of coke.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's why he was so hype on set.
I mean,
Like,
we all love Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
really? Disclaimer: views expressed by Gabe are not those of the show.
And by the way, Coca-Cola, if y'all want to sponsor us, we're talking about you.
nice save.
Crack
Be
open.
clear here.
Nothing wrong with it.
Soda pop, a little
soda pop,
fizz.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Cosby's. That's definitely one.
I
Okay.
loved
Yes.
it. I feel weird about it
definitely
now,
watched
but
the
I
Cosby
loved it.
Show.
Yeah.
Why? You
I
really?
didn't watch it.
Did you really cancel Cosby because of
I can't cancel
the
Cosby.
show?
I'll still watch the Cosby Show. I don't want to support him. I think that he's gross.
Yeah. I understand that.
And yeah, but like I also watch the Cosby Show. I just feel a little weird from time to time.
Yeah. It took me a minute to get back into it because they just started playing the reruns again. I was like, but I knew it was sus because like of all the doctors you could have been, a gynecologist. What you trying to say, Bill?
That's a really good point.
Yo, that is a good
Just
one.
saying.
That is kind of a good point. How about Different World? It's still his name, but
Good.
he ain't in it.
Good stuff.
I didn't watch it.
No.
Wait, what do you mean? Like a different world? Like, oh, it's like a spinoff.
It's a spinoff.
Yeah, it was
it's
a
kind of
spinoff.
like
I don't watch
wait, Yara Shahidi, I think that's her name.
With
Like
Grownish.
Grownish
Grownish and
is pretty much
Mixed-ish
it's pretty much the new version of
Blackish.
of
Different World.
Okay.
Where it starts with Lisa. What was her name?
Yeah.
Lisa Bonet's character.
Lisa Bonet. Denise.
Denise's character. She
Went to
goes off to
Hillman.
college. She goes to Spelman, I think.
Hillman.
Hillman.
Supposed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
be Spelman.
My bad.
Hillman.
Yeah, she goes to Hillman, and that's pretty much like her life. But she's only there for like what, 2 seasons, and then she
Not even. I think she did 1 season, then she went back to the show.
Yeah, something like that.
She knows where the money was.
Smart girl.
The rapey
Shout out
money.
to
Not
Ray
only that,
Kravitz.
again, the Me Too stuff. Bill Cosby was trying to control her. She was at that time, she married Lenny Kravitz. He didn't want her to do that. She did this movie, can't think of the name of it, but she did
Is
this
it
whole
with Will
scene. Nah, Lisa Bonet. She did this movie with she was playing
A
like
guy.
a witch, and she was covered in blood. And she was naked. He didn't want her to do that. Like she was trying to branch out. So he was like, okay, go to a different world. I'll create a spinoff for you. He was trying to keep her under control, and then that didn't work because she kept doing whatever. She got pregnant with Zoe, and then he's like, all right, come back. Because I can't control you now.
What a psycho.
Yeah.
Still like in the
He is
damn.
like I've heard
Yeah.
stories about Cosby being like a very
Like
controlling
an ass,
type.
yeah.
Fun fact, he was like the honorary commencement speaker at my graduation, and he looked like he hadn't slept or bathed in like 2 weeks, and he walked up and he said, "Hey, hey, hey," and sat back down.
Where? What's
I
that?
beat you.
I'm done. I'm done. Fat Albert, that was a good one.
Fat Albert, yeah.
Omega's just like, I know.
Yeah, this is not Omega's.
No, this is okay.
Era.
Bro.
This is not his era, so there's not a lot to input here.
All right, let's go around. Favorite ones.
Favorite ones?
Favorite sitcom, yeah.
It's definitely French Prince for me. It's definitely French Prince. I definitely enjoyed that one.
What about In the House?
Oh, I forgot about that.
The House is
I don't know.
But it's a classic though. Like some of these, like there's some sitcoms that's only had like 1 or 2 seasons,
Yeah,
but they're still like really good.
right.
There was one my cousin had told me about, the one with Anthony Anderson. He had a sitcom.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what it was.
Bernie
called.
Mac's sitcom was really good too. The Bernie Mac show
Yeah,
Look at
was
it.
like
that's on Hulu. Now.
really good. It was,
Yeah, that was a long time coming. He
He's on
complained
Orange.
about that.
huh?
He complained about that.
Yeah, but it's
like
not
they
that
wouldn't
one.
give him a sitcom.
Yeah, one.
Where he's like,
Remember he had that joke,
a
America,
white
you're scared of me, America. That's why he always did the cutaways, like, America, listen, like he was trying to,
Okay. Okay.
when he
Oh,
finally,
wow.
see, he put the pieces together.
Yeah.
I
Full
was like,
circle. First over.
90s sitcom trivia, ask me anything. What else? In the House, that was LL Cool J's first play.
Hang Time. That was the sitcom that Anthony Anderson, his first sitcom.
Who else is in it?
Who else was in it? It was.
This is when he was still chubby.
Yeah,
Chubby
this one-
Anthony.
Yeah, that's when he was definitely chubby.
That was the cute Anthony Anderson.
Yeah, there's a bunch of actors that are not even around anymore. I'm looking at it. Oh, Dick Butkus was in it. He was a football coach.
I have no idea who that is.
Minnesota?
No, from the Chicago Bears.
I was close.
Yeah, rivals. Yeah.
For me, I gotta say my favorite sitcom was probably Martin or Living Single, because those are the only two I can, really remember. So, yeah.
Dorian?
I was going to throw it to you.
Was it Tyler Perry sitcom?
Of course.
You know what?
Mixed dish.
If you say House of Pain,
That's the only one my mama let me watch. No, it's fine. No, it's definitely Living Single. Definitely by far.
yeah. I gotta say, for me, it's a tie between Living Single and Golden Girls and Frasier. See, it's a three-way tie.
Oh, I have-
Yeah, I
you
think
know what?
Seinfeld is in my top.
It's between Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and The Office.
Yes.
I
Oh my
never
God,
watched
The
The
Office. I fall asleep to The Office.
Yeah, The Office is definitely a classic. No, well,
I never really watched it. I don't know why.
You gotta watch
I just
it.
never
It's
got into it.
Can I just rip it out? Will that ruin anything?
We could probably just end
Yeah.
podcast.
Okay.
I mean, we
Okay.
might as well cut because we.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it. This was not the plan. But
We're
then I
done?
ruined it.
No, we gotta finish it up.
Yeah, did you already press it?
No, we're still recording.
Oh, we're still recording?
We're still recording.
Technical difficulties.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Alright.
The Office and Fresh Prince for you. Living Single for you. Martin and Living Single for you. Three-way tie, Frasier, Living Single, Golden Girls. Golden Girls is some of the best writing. You know what? I'm going to say Golden Girls. It's some of the best writing. It stands second to only... The only second would be Living Single. The writing stands, even though there's like outdated stuff, it just stands, and it's still funny to this day.
All right, fans, please put on your comment section what is your favorite sitcom. Debate it, argue it. I don't care.
Frasier.
You know, we'll argue with you. And
Yeah, give Omega a list to watch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Recommend some stuff for him. And if there's any sitcoms that we didn't like mention and you just getting mad at us because we're not mentioning it, definitely mention it.
How come they didn't mention 2 Men and a Cornstalk? That's my shit. All right, guys.
Have a good night, everyone, or good day wherever you at. Peace. Oh, and side note, check out all our videos on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter. They're all the Michaud Film Club. Share it with your friends and family. Peace.